out of town, my girlfriend. So I figured I could do some one questions before then. That way, if anybody has any issues, or at least big one question, they could chime in. This is a reminder because I don't know where you're watching from. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, I may not necessarily see your comments. So it is best if you come onto Habs. That way I know I can see your comments. And excuse my dog, he thinks he is a ghost. You're not the ghost, you're dog. So, yes. Oh, also, until the 7th, all hours are going to be $50. Hey, so you can use those hours for readings, energy work, whatever. You can break them up and use it for half hours, or you can do whole hours, whatever you want to do. You can also put multiple hours on the books so you can like stockpile because the rates are going to be going up. I'm just trying to do this so I can have extra money when my girlfriend is here so I can do some things and spoil her and have fun. So I had to put my glasses on to see who it was. I could see the tarot, but I couldn't see the Ray part. Hello. Nice to see you, Doreen. So yeah. Once again, if you're watching on a site other than apps, I may not see your comments. So don't be like, she's ignoring me. I'm not ignoring you. For whatever reason, the comments don't come here. So it's a little annoying. Um, so how is everyone's weather? How is everyone feeling about the whole climate of the world given the Ukraine situation? It has rained to the point I'm tired of rain. Girlfriend. Yes, I have a girlfriend. She's going to be coming and staying 3 weeks. And so I'm running specials so that I can have extra money when she's here and we can go have fun and do things. And I'm also, she has relatives in California. And so we're wanting to go down and see them and spend some time with them and hang out. And so, yeah. It's like springtime. It has rained. There's like little pockets of time when the sun will shine and it will not rain. But this is Oregon, and so it's doing the Oregon thing and raining, and it's driving me nuts because I'm so tired of it at this point. Everything just feels waterlogged. Sir, you were just outside before I started. I took you out so you wouldn't do that. Play with your blankie. But yeah, I'm over the rain. I've been trying to keep up on the situation in Ukraine because I know many people and I actually have. Oh, well, shit, dog. Excuse me. This dog is like, go on. My dog has this huge weighted blanket he plays with. And he tends to pull it over to me, wanting me to play with him. And when he does, whatever is in the path between his big fat head and that big fat blanket just falls over. So it's a mess. That's what happens when you have a 70-pound dog, I guess. It just kind of makes a mess. So, but yeah, I've been trying to pay attention to the Ukraine situation just to see what's going on and keeping up with friends and family that's there and trying to make sure everything's okay with them and that it's all right, that it's not the end of the world. Oh, make sure I got everything. I wish it was spring here. It would be nice. So let's see. I didn't let anyone know that I was going to go live, so I guess I could probably like multi-streaming. What is that? Enable. I have no idea what I've done. I haven't spent enough time on this app to figure out all the quirks of it and to iron everything out. Max is in the southern coast of Oregon and he's planting his garden right now. Well, I am in McMinnville, which is, well, it's a little south of, you probably know where it is, a little south of Portland. But it's been raining for days. I could go for some dry, even if it, just if it was not raining and the sun was out, I would be really grateful. Sir, don't say huh. You just went out and peed. You just went out and did the piece. Probably am not going to have a garden this year. I have a raised bed, and then I have a wall that I usually put flowers in, and have a wall that's got a couple shelves on it over there I put plants in. But the dog just eats it. He just plays with it, and it's like I had strawberries year before last, and I had the tortoise then, and the tortoise loves strawberries. So the dog learned how to pick the strawberries to give them to the tortoise. Excuse me, sir. But haven't really had any produce since then. Hey, Ray, how you doing? So, yeah, I will be answering questions if anyone wants a question. Once again, I'll say it. If you're on an app other than Apps, I may not see your comments. I'm not ignoring you. I do ask that you come in here. Guess who? Well, who is it? Who's Ray? That's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, because I seen you go out, but you want a dog, Ray? It's a 75 pain, 75-pound pain in my ass. He's so needy. Oh, I never. And he's got anxiety also. And so that's a bit of a pain in the ass because my neighbor behind me has PTSD and he's like a war veteran. And so he randomly like yells out things associated with like being a soldier and screams and yells like fuck and all this. And so it sets my dog off. My dog's like anxious as shit. So I have CBD dog treats that I give him, but then he wakes up and it's like he stones and he gets the munchies and he already weighs like 70, 75 pounds. So he can't really gain any more weight. And then it's like he hears them out there talking and he's like, I need to go check that out, make sure everything's okay. You know, I might have to defend you, Mom. And I'm like, dude, I do not need you to defend me. You just need to chill out and calm down and be a good boy. He makes it so I'm about ready to eat his damn CBD gummies. Shit. All right, I'm gonna let you out. Good God. Oh, shit. No, in all seriousness, I love that dog to death. That dog has saved me my sanity. He is my best friend with four legs. He might be an asshole. He might be stubborn, but so am I. And so it's kind of one of those situations. He looks over my quirks. I look over his. You know, we both like peanut butter. We friends. So, how you been doing, Ray? Jump up in here and chit chat with me. Because I guess it's slow night. Ain't nobody on here. Which is my fault because I didn't say nothing about coming on either. It was just kind of a spur of the moment. Everybody always says, you should come on. And I probably jump on. You just paid. All righty. So what you want to know, Ray? What you want to know, Ray? So you're in Hamps on Facebook. Are you on Twitch right now too? I am not on Twitch. I need to set it up. I've had a couple people tell me that there's actually readers on Twitch and that it's a good platform and it gives you the option to be on Twitch. I need to go and I'm pretty sure I have an account because you're supposed to have one automatically with Amazon. So I need to check that out. I'm curious to see if energy healing I get done on my chronic pain worked or not. Okay. I gotta be honest, Ray. I want to say for a moment, simply because they took the pain away, or the pain's not there right now. But the issue is, here's the thing: people do energy work and they go in and it's just like a lot of people use it like modern medicine. They band-aid the situation. If you don't get to the root of the issue and eliminate the root of the issue that's creating it, it's going to come back. So a lot of people do energy work and they go in and they fix it and they put a band-aid on it. And yeah, sure, it's all calm and mellow for the moment. But then it comes back. That's why a lot of people, when they get energy work done, like, well, that shit doesn't work. It's because the people just bypass the real root of it. They don't do the actual hard shit and get to the problem and fix that. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on because it's like a yes and a no. Yeah, it's not a done. So the first thing, you have the exchange of energy. Then you have the individual, which would be the Hierophant in a reverse situation, which explains what I was talking about with them kind of fixing the temporary situation and not getting to the root of the Hierophant in reverse. This is you right now feeling balanced. So that would be the relief that's there currently. That your next card is the Tower card, which is saying it's going to come back, and then you're on the same road again. Energy works beautiful if you get someone that actually is properly trained and gets to the root of the issue. I mean, I wish I could be like, yay, Ray, it's fixed. It's fantastic. And, because I mean, I want everybody to feel good. And I know what it feels like to suck to be in your own body and have pain. But you got somebody that's not had proper training. There's a lot of people that, oh, I've got Reiki 1, I've got Reiki 2, I've got Reiki 3, yada, yada. Yeah. They have to get to the root of the issue. You can't just kind of go in and, I don't know. Oh, Reiki feels gorgeous. I love energy work. I'm not bashing it in any way. I fucking love it. And luckily I know many people that does it. And so I get like endless amounts of it all the time sent to me, either in the physical or, remote. But it's a situation where that kind of works for the current, unless they actually know how to direct the energy, which as a rule in Reiki, they just put it in and let it go where it needs to go. So I guess it's one reason I like shamanism so much, because when you work with the energy, you don't just say, here, energy, can you fix this? It's like you go and you put it where it needs to be and you see it. You figure out what the root of the problem is and you hit it hard. But some people are scared of that root. No. See, okay, here's the deal, Lee. I do energy work from far away. When I do the cleansings and the chakra alignments, that's a form of energy work. It can be done remotely. Absolutely. And if the person knows what they're doing, the distance doesn't matter. So it's not an issue of, it's like some people say, well, I don't want a reading unless it's face to face. Yeah. So, I mean, the distance isn't a problem. As long as they know how to connect to the energy, they should be able to do it. Oh, y'all don't talk no more. Uh-oh. Well, I love y'all both, so y'all both need to behave. I don't know what happened. I don't care what happened. That's y'all's business. As long as it don't come in my room and it ain't my business. Because I would hate to have to astrally slap this shit out of both y'all bitches. Get to see how that astral energy works over distance. Oh, Lordy mercy, this damn dog. So I'm sorry, Ray. So anybody else that's in here that feels the need to talk, because there's 11 little eyes. I will say once again, if you are not on HAPS, there is a chance I am not seeing your comments. So if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or wherever, and you're commenting thinking she is not acknowledging me, she is extremely rude, it is not that. It is, I do not see your comments. So feel free to follow me on HAPS and come join in. That way I can actually communicate with you. Because the more people in here, the more fun we have. I am working by donations, and it's a minimum of $7 per question. Miss Julie, dog, don't look at me that way. You the one that put it there. What? Oh my God. He's such a shit. He loves to get his bones, and I've got a hide-bed couch, and he loves to eat them on the couch. Well, what happens is they fall down behind the couch, like between the actual couch arm and the hide-bed bit. And so then he tears the couch cushions off the couch because he's a He-Man. And he's like, get my bone. Let me go get this damn dog's bone. What? I don't even see the thing. Why are you playing? You play too much. I don't know why you're doing that. Leave things alone. Play with your blanket. So what kind of dog do you have, Lee? Y'all have seen my big, excuse me, sir, my big 75-pound bulldog / pit bull He-Man. Oh, I bet it's cute. See, that's not little dogs either. It is $7. Yes, you can pay through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. He's got so fat and his neck has so many rolls that his collar is like rubbing a spot on him. So you sent another donation. All righty, Ray. So what is your question? I've had to take his collar off, and he thinks if he goes outside, he wants to run around, and I'm trying to tell him. Oh, there's one. This one can't make up his mind. Oh, Lord. Brittany, honey, you need to stop. That's rude. And I'm going to tell you something, Brittany. If you were a good, accurate reader, you wouldn't be stalking people to have clients or having people come to you. That's not how real readers work. So that alone shows you are not credible. So you go ahead, Brittany, honey. Because, honey, you just showed the world you can't read worth a damn, or you wouldn't be begging for clients. Have a good day. It actually feels pretty good, right? Real readers don't need to charge. That's not true. Real readers have bills. You know, it's, see, that always trips me out. People say, oh, well, real readers don't charge. So we're supposed to just sit around, invest all of our time in helping people. And what? We're not going to have any bills. We're not going to have rent. We're not going to have power. We're not going to have water bills. So that's not true. Any service that you get, there's an exchange of energy, and just you being willing to compensate them for their time and their energy, it makes it better. All right. So Ray, as far as the job goes, I do think if you put the application in, because the way it looks on my end, either okay, well, that's good for you. But this has been my day job for 33 years. So congratulations to you. Summary, it's based on donations. So here's the deal, Ray. I need to go back up and read your comment, because the way it comes across is almost as if you have not. Oh, you are applying for it. Yeah. You, looks like you haven't put the application in. You have the 3 of Wands, which is a good, stable thing. It comes across like, you know, your application would be viewed in a favorable way. I feel like you've got the information internally that they need in order, you could do the job, in other words. Yeah, definitely. If you get the application in, I think you have an opportunity to get this job, because, like I said, they would view you favorable. You have the skills that they're looking for. I feel like it would be easy on you. Also, you've got the 8 of Swords in a reverse position. You've got the 7 of Wands in a reverse position. You could do it, absolutely. You've also got the Page of Swords that comes up, right, which would be you taking control of the circumstances, moving forward. Everything looks good. I think you need to get the application in, though, because I feel like at this point in time, like I said, it's not done. And I do feel like the longer you wait, the less favorable it is for you. So don't put it off. Handle it. Do what you got to do. Move forward, and be that way. Okay. Yeah, it looks favorable. I mean, there's not a single thing that came up negative in that. The only thing that's a problem is the time. So that's what I'm saying. You need to get on it. You need to do it as soon as possible, because I feel like the longer you wait, you know, the worse it is. So let's be qualified as a sign. Well, Lee, what do you think makes you qualified to be a psychic reader? Because, I mean, there's programs that you can get certified master psychic. There's certain agencies and groups that you could read for that would actually pay for your certification. I have my master certification because when I was working, because I used to own what was called Psychic Hotspot and Chatspot, and I had all of my readers be tested. And Cal State actually at the time was testing people to see like what their abilities laid in as far as remote viewing, um, just telepathy things, and they would score you like a cross. So I mean, but most people, honestly, that are good at this, there's not like I don't think in order for you to be a good reader or a good energy worker, you necessarily have to have a piece of paper. That's just my feel on it. I mean, the fact is, there's been people that have been oracles since the beginning of time. There's been healers, there's been, shamans, there's been readers. That piece of paper doesn't make your skill set any more valid or any less valid. If you're working and people see what you're doing is legitimate and that you're good at it, they're going to come to you. Most of the time, the people that want the certification and the classifications and the papers and all of this are the new age people that are just coming into it. And I hate to say it, in a lot of ways, don't have understanding of what it is. It's a give and a take with them. Yeah, get that application situated. But what I was saying is, it's like it's the new age people where it's a give and a take thing. It's not a situation where they literally live it and it is who they are and what they do and what they're known for. It's a situation where, they work a 9 to 5 and they occasionally do Reiki on the weekends. And I know that sounds terrible. And if that's how people have to live, I'm not discrediting them in any way. What fits for one person may not fit another. However, certification is not necessary. If you put the time and the effort and the energy in to learn the skill, you will have clients. You will be able to do, I mean, it's just like anything. If you want to be good at it, it's a continual learning process. You keep pushing, you keep growing, you keep doing what you need to do to further yourself. I mean, like I said, when I started doing this, I started reading at 13. I had clients at 13. It was not legal for me to work. But back in those days, we had pagers. We didn't have cell phones. And, I always had brand new shoes and I had whatever CDs I wanted and I had my pager paid for. When I turned 16, this is the only job I've ever had, because by the time of 13 and 16, I had read enough people that word of mouth spread and people would come to me for, at that time, it was just readings. I didn't get into the energy aspect until my early 20s. But when you're good at what you do, there's certifications. Don't even need cards, can do bibliomancy. You don't, okay. In all actuality, if you can read anything. So you don't need cards. I mean, if you can read and you can reach that spot within yourself where you can open up to get the messages, it's like you can read SpaghettiOs, you can read toast crumbs, you can read coffee grounds, tea grounds, you can read whatever. You just simply kind of zone out and it comes. But it does make people, in my opinion, a lot more comfortable when they believe that the messages are coming from a tool such as the cards or tea leaves or a pendulum or even like spirit board. It makes them feel more comfortable because they don't feel like the message is just coming from you. They feel like it's coming from an inanimate object. People would rather believe that an object is where the message is coming from than a vessel. So that is why I use cards a lot of times. I have some people that are like, don't use the cards, and I don't use the cards because they're comfortable enough in understanding where it is, where the messages come from, that they don't need that tool. But a lot of times, the people I deal with, especially on live broadcasts where anybody can come in, they haven't reached that point in understanding spirituality and what it means to actually get the messages and how it comes through. And, So it makes them feel better. Yeah, it's great. I'm going to put you in your kennel if you don't calm down, sir, because you're being a pain. But I mean, I have multiple. I have runes. I have dowsing rods. I have scrying mirrors. I have crystal balls. I can read Tasseomancy, tea leaves. I can read cards. It's just, you can read the stars. You can read the grass. You can zone out and read whatever. I mean, wax, just eggs in water. I mean, it's just an object to get you out of you to see it. Hello, Blue Eyes. How goes it? How are you? Luke, stop. Why are you being so bad? Why are you being bad? I do not own one. I make my own. I simply, when I want to use those tools, I mean, it's not necessary for me. I have people like at not Christmas, New Year. God dang it. At Samhain and stuff, they want, Halloween for y'all. They want me to do seances and stuff. And so they want me to use one. But I don't really need it. I mean, I speak to spirit without it. I mean, that's more or less for somebody that doesn't have that ability. And honestly, if you don't have that ability and know what you're doing, you really don't need to be messing with them. But when I do use those things, I make my own. And I just use my grandma's ring instead of a planchette, which is the thing that you push around. Let's get you in your kennel for the night because you're getting crazy. You've not had a nap today and you're being crazy, boy. Let's go lay down. There you go. Thank you. Here, Bonnie. All right, you lay down. Take a nap. You'll feel better because you're hangry. You're tired and you're grumpy. So hi to the people that are just coming in. Let me scroll back through the comments. Hi, Trisha. Thank you for subscribing. Not Trisha, but the other person. Now, he gets grumpy. He usually takes a nap about 8 o'clock, but I didn't put him in his kennel for him to take a nap at 8. So it's like, go to bed. Did you move the altar further apart from each other? No, I think it's just the angle. I've not moved the shelves, at least not recently. I mean, I think I did move it some months back, which I've not been doing live, so that may be like the first time you're actually seeing it. Because I dropped a plant and dirt went everywhere, so I had to get all the dirt up and clean the carpet. So that might be why it looks different to you. So I have too many plants. I've had to tell myself I'm not going to buy any more because there's like 123 downstairs. And then I have upstairs as well, in the hall, and the bedrooms. And so I've been trying to not buy plants, which is cool because, I mean, I've gotten to the point now where I love my plants. My plants bring me peace. That's kind of how I zen out, is just my hands in the dirt, working with things, growing things. And I've got my plants to the point now where I can start propagating and selling cuttings of it and making new plant babies and stuff. So, I mean, it's turned into like a little side gig for me because I have some rarer plants. So, good enough. Just make your own. All right. So, Lee, what do we want to know? What do you want to know, sir? What you feeling? What you thinking? Oh, once again, if you are not on HAPS and you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I am not ignoring you if I am not answering you. I cannot see your comments for whatever reason. So feel free to come and find me on HAPS and you can talk to me there and I will read you. No, I'm not famous. I'm not famous. So Lee, let's look at you. I don't want to be famous. I've had opportunities to be on shows. I've been on radio shows. I've done things here and there. I just have no desire, really. I would rather live my little private life and deal with my dog and my plants. And she's famous to Julie. So, as far as you go right now with the whole love and romance, Lee, right now, I still feel like you're in a bit of a funk. I mean, I do feel like there is interest from people because you have the Page of Swords that comes in as an external. So this would be someone that was slightly younger than you. My concern with this individual is with them being a sword and the Six of Pentacles crossing them. They would be a situation where it would be opportunistic for them to be with you, or either, you know, like they could benefit something from you. So they would want either, it wouldn't be a relationship where it was really genuinely loving and caring. It would be where either you would provide something for them or they would have something to gain from being with you other than just the emotional connection kind of deal. Um, that's what I see right now. But then you have the Three of Cups at about 3 months from now. And that's a happy, jovial time. You also have the lovers that come up. Now, that's not a physical lover thing. This is more of an emotional connection. So that would be your first real opportunity between now and the 3 months to actually have a relationship with someone that would be worth a shit. Um, and the Wheel of Fortune comes up in a positive in the outcome. Overall, I feel like in 3 months. Enough, Luke. Lay down. About 3 months, it seems like you do have someone that comes in with the Three of Cups. He's so fucking rotten. He's not cute. He's rottenly. He cries. He wants all the attention. Well, that's the thing. He doesn't want me to talk to anybody except for him. He's like, that's my mom. She talks to me only. So, Lee, you have someone interested right now, but like I said, it's more of an obligation thing. It's more of them, you know, I feel like potentially could create conflict in the long run because, at least emotionally, they're not willing to give what you need at this point. So, like I said, I don't see anything to like 3 months. Then you have an opportunity for a relationship where you could actually have a connection to someone. Like I said, the lovers is not just a physical lover's sense, it's a connection, it's an emotional give and take, it's a balance kind of thing where you get what you put out, that kind of thing, which is what you want in a healthy relationship. And it feels like to me at that point in time, I don't see that as a forever. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune does make it a good thing, but it also is, like I said, it's that give and take. It's the upswing and the downswing. So I feel like the relationship itself, while it will give you what you need for right now, it's only going to last about 18 months. And then you're going to be single again. But things happen the way they're supposed to happen in the times they're supposed to happen. And I feel like you need a relationship, you need that connectivity with someone, but I don't think you're in a place yourself personally where you could handle a forever kind of deal right now. Probably didn't want to hear that, but it is what it is. So I feel like, if you was to be in this relationship with this person for 18 months, it would allow you to heal some of your wounds you have as far as like, okay, let me explain this to you. If you have conflicts in relationships, say for example, you've had negative relationships previously, you as an individual, when you're single, can try to work through those things. But in all actuality, you're not going to be able to fully work through them until you're in a relationship again and put in that circumstance again. And so the reason I feel like this relationship would only last that 18 months is because it would give you the opportunity to grow and to have those situations arise again so you could work on yourself and how you handle things so that, as you progress and move out of this relationship and move into forever, it would be a better thing. So, yeah, someone is coming. It's not going to be your forever, but it's going to be what you need to continue to grow you and to build you up to get you to a better place. So, yeah. Blue Eye says, Luke, go night night. So, it'll happen, just not right now. It's just, it's just not the time for your forever, but it will happen. See what I mean? I know you probably didn't want to hear that part, but it is what it is. All right. Blue eyes. Crying in the rain. What you want to know? Oh, thank you, Lord. Let's see if I'm missing comments. No, I'm not missing any comments. Where's she at? What the fuck is going? That so sounds like something I would say. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay. Oh, girl. Shoot. You got all court cards and all high major arcana. So you got some big shit going on. That's part of your problem. And I feel like right now the two key players, you've got the King of Swords and you've got the Queen of Swords. Um, it does suck. So the first thing that comes up is the Hermit, and it's in a positive position. Now the Hermit's not necessarily, people think of the Hermit and they think it's someone that's isolated or having to be, quarantined or whatever. The Hermit is also a therapeutic timeout. And so, you removing yourself from such, situations, people, circumstances that are, aggravating or stressful and saying, you know what, I'm going to have some time for me could be you also being in that hermit mode. And I think that's what it means right now because it feels like you really need to step back, remove yourself from people's energy because a lot of your problems looking at this is not even yours. It feels like it's everyone else's, or it's people not being responsible for their own shit and it falling on you. Now, to get on your ass about that, people can screw up, but we don't always have to run to their defense and always try to fix their shit for them. So while they're grown people making problems, you need to step back and let them sort that. And you need to quit putting yourself in the midst of it. Because what happens, and I've said this before, is we all have lessons to learn. When we keep running to everybody's aid, it is a situation where They don't learn to stand on their own 2 feet. They don't learn to grow. You're going to have to fix shit. You know, here's the deal. It is not your responsibility to fix everybody else's shit. It is okay for you to say no. It is okay for you to say you're grown. I'm not scooping you out. And this is something I try to explain to people. It's okay to help somebody once or twice, but when they keep doing the same thing, okay. I think it's because it's on Facebook. You know, just remember if they have to fish for clients and message me and all this, they're not any good at what they're doing because people would be coming to them. That's how you can tell someone that's good versus someone that's not. So, Rito, whatever his name is, Kenyon, Reed Simpson poet or whatever, just go away. Because you was good, you wouldn't have to fish for clients. But back to you. When you keep interfering with people and bailing them out, you're not allowing them to learn their lessons, and you can actually pick up negative karma from that because you're preventing people from learning their own lessons. So I'll go in and I'll block them when I get through so they can't ever come back in. So I wish I could do it now, but I don't. Hold on a second. It doesn't let me. I'm going to have to, right? Just block them. They'll eventually get tired of it. I'm going to go in and block them at the end of it. Report them to Facebook for spam too. But let's get back to you because people are just being an aggravation. When you keep running interference, you're picking up negative karma because you're preventing them from learning their own life lessons. So you're actually hindering them and hurting yourself in the process by you constantly swooping in and being the savior and saving people. You need to stop doing that because, like I said, it shows 95% of the crap that you're dealing with is not even yours. It's the King of Swords and it's the Queen of Swords. So it's not even a situation where it's your own problems. You need to learn, not my monkeys, not my circus, and let it go. And here's the deal. If you tell people, I'm not saving you anymore, and they get pissed and offended because you say, I have to take care of me, or I have things I need to manage and deal with in my own space and time in life. If they can't understand that and accept that and care about you enough that they'll say, hey, let her take care of her, then you don't need them in your life anyway. And another thing people need to remember is you don't always have to save people because they're family. Okay? Sometimes family are the biggest leeches. And I hate to put it that way, but they really are. Because they figure, oh, well, I can keep fucking up and doing what I want to do because they're going to save me. And so you need to say, okay, you know what? You need to make your family the people that reciprocate. If you picked up your phone and said, I need something, the people that would be there, that's your family. The people that would be like, well, I got this to do and I got to do that, that's not your family because they don't care as much about you as you put into them. So don't think just because you blood, you got to deal with their shit. It is not your place to be mistreated, neglected, emotionally, mentally abused, any of that. That is not what we are here for. So you need to put your foot down because, like I said, 95% of this shit is stuff you shouldn't even be dealing with. And honestly, it is affecting your health. You've got temperance that comes up, that crosses the hermit. So that's telling me that mentally and emotionally, you're reaching a point where your nerves are in a constant state where it feels like you're literally just below the line of a panic attack all the time. You inside are like shaking like a leaf because of all of their chaos. So you need to do some grounding, centering, clearing. You need to smudge your house. You need to tell them you handle your shit. You need to do that whole hermit. Take you a little time to go sit back, do something you enjoy, regroup. I don't care if it's just watching reruns of some stupid show on TV with your door locked and your blind shut, not letting nobody come in. I don't care. You need to regroup with you, balance you, and redirect that energy to who it goes to, because it's not your battle. It's not your struggle. You're just making it your struggle. And that's the reason your life is fucked up right now. As a vessel, we can only do and hold so much. And if you're not filling your vessel and you just keep pouring out, your vessel's getting empty. You got to refill it. So that's where you at right now. You sitting at an empty vessel with people that don't respect you because they feel like they can run over you because you just keep giving and giving and giving, not getting nothing in return. So you gonna fill your cup with wine. Well, I've got an Oregon vanilla chai right now. So you need, Blue, you need to fix some things. You're gonna have to set some boundaries. That's gonna be your first thing. That's your homework. Set some boundaries. Sit down and say, okay, who is this male and who is this female? Both King and Queen of Swords is creating all this drama. And you need to end it. You need to just say, I'm not dealing with it. This is not mine. You're gonna have to figure it out. I mean, there's even been times I've told people, I love you. I understand you going through some things, but I've got my own battles I'm dealing with right now. And I can be here for you emotionally from a distance. Bette Midler, from a distance. You look like my friend, you just from a distance. What I tell you? Not my monkeys, not my circus. Y'all got issues. Y'all handle y'all's issues. Don't put me in them. It ain't my place to sort your shit for you. I am not a sunflower seed. I don't grow in shit. So you know what? You need to just handle it. You need to tell them, nope, not today. Ain't happening. Boundaries. Set boundaries. And that's the whole King and Queen of Swords. That's why they upstairs. They've been beefing. There you go. It's a couple. Makes sense. Swords ain't nothing but strife and chaos and confusion anyway. So what are they bringing to the table? Why are they upstairs? Are they paying your bills? Is that what they're doing? Are they paying your bills so that you can relax? Are they rewarding you for being there? Okay, so what are you getting from the chaos and confusion that they're bringing into the situation? Is it a balanced exchange? There you go. Is it a balanced exchange? Are you getting something for just as much as you're putting out? There you go. No, you need to set some boundaries. And I know it's hard when it's a parent, even if you've grown and it's a parent, it is hard for you to say, okay, this is how it's going to play out. But I, for one, have a toxic relationship with my own mother. I know she took advantage of me for years, lived off my ass. I mean, from the time I was like 16 till I was 37, she worked 2 years. I paid all her bills. I figured things out. I juggled things. It was like, oh, well, Abby's got money coming in. Just because they're your parent doesn't mean that it's a healthy relationship. Set some boundaries, Blue. You're going to have to, because you're going to drive yourself crazy if you don't. Or let me rephrase that. They're going to drive you crazy and you're going to let them. So stop it. Ain't nobody worth that chaos. All right. I don't think anyone else made a donation. I'm probably going to get off of here because it's quiet right now. And I got company coming tomorrow from out of town because my girlfriend's coming. And I need to put my clothes up because I washed a whole load of clothes today. And that you need to set boundaries. That's what I was saying. And it's not an issue. Here's the deal. It does not make you a bad person to set limitations or boundaries. When it comes to your sanity, your health, your home, you are well within your rights to determine what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. And people gonna take advantage of it. And it sounds messed up, but I don't give a damn if they're family or not. People will take advantage of it and they will milk you for all they can get out of you. And they will feed off of you. And you have to set healthy boundaries. You have to. You need to, seriously, you need to tell them first thing in the morning. I wake up and they wake up tomorrow. I'll be like, okay, look, you two got issues. I don't got issues. Keep me out your shit. Two, you're going to have to start putting in as much as you taking out, or you're going to have to leave. And that does not make you a bad person. It does not. There is ways and means. There is things that can be done. So people, even right now, because of all this COVID shit, people can get apartments, houses, all kind of stuff real easy compared to what they used to. If you disabled, if you fucking old and on retirement, there's programs, I hate to be that way, but you will have your own home and let them figure out their own shit in their own bubble space separate of you. You don't deserve it. Not when you're trying to do good and benefit somebody. You don't do that. So, all right. I'm going to get off of here. Y'all, go on my Facebook, report their asses for spam, the ones that make comments. If you on my Facebook, I'm going to report them. That way they can't go in and do this crap to people. I will be back, like I said. Right now, I'm doing hours till the 7th for $50. So you can get an hour of energy work, you can get an hour long reading, whatever, for $50. You can, do it half-hour sessions and have two. I'm gonna try. But yeah, you can do an hour session, you can do a half-hour session, you can do energy work, you can do readings, whatever. But hook me up or hook you up. You can put as much time as you want on the books till the 7th. I'm not going to be working again till the 4th, though, because tomorrow I've got things to do, and then I'm going to get her here, and she's going to be here for almost a month, so it's going to be nice. I'll go in and try to hide the comments and report them since it's on my post. Maybe they'll let me. Thank you for trying, though. All right. Y'all be good to you. I love y'all. Y'all just look for the silver lining and all the badness. Set some boundaries, Mrs. Blue. You know you're capable. You're a good person. You don't need that shit. And I will talk to you very soon. Hold the comment. It will give you the option to report. Thank you, Allison. So if you hold the comment down, it gives you the option to report. Yeah, just report them for spam. That's all you can really do. I don't know how good it will do as far as but maybe it'll save someone else in the future from having their broadcast flooded, because I know a lot of people that do this online. Nobody deserves to have their post jacked or their live or any of that. That's just rude. So thank you very much. All right, guys and girls. See you later. Huge hugs. I love you. Message me. I don't know where you're finding this, but all across social media, take advantage of the sales. Be good. I will see y'all later. Bye.